Um, it's definitely frustrating, obviously, when you're losing. But I think the biggest thing right now is just for us to, move forward. I mean, much you can do is just move forward and try to control what you can control. Let things that happen be learning lessons, and you know, just build from it, man. You try to stay positive and not let it seep in. You know what I'm saying? It's big in this business that you just move forward. Because it's a long season, man. We still in the thing if we can turn the ship around and get it going.
Playing Hamilton, how much is this circled on your calendar?
Not really, man. I got a lot of love for Hamilton and what they've done for my career, but it's gonna be fun seeing them. I know they're excited to see me too. So,
What was it like coming back this week? How was everybody's mood and demeanor after obviously a heartbreaker on Thursday?
I mean, obviously, guys, they feel the sting of a loss, and you got to go through that emotions or whatever. It's healthy or whatever to feel it and learn from it. But we had a good practice today, man. Everybody came out, we had a positive attitude, and went to work. But now it's just time to really execute during the game day and find a way to execute and find a way to win, man. So that's we come and work hard every day. It's just we get into those situations where it counts. We just got to execute.
Personal level, do you feel you're getting in a bit of a groove?
Yeah. I think I am. I'm catching a stride more and more each week. But I just got to find a way to do more to help my team get some wins. I mean, it's cool, to individually play decent. But if I'm not playing good enough to help us win, then what's the point?
You aren't the only one across the league saying that. I mean, you aren't the only team struggling right now.
Right.
And there's other teams, and there's still, I mean, it's early on, but still playoff spots to go around. You guys are still in one race or another at some point.
Right. And that's the thing that we got such a young team, and I think we don't, a lot of these guys first time in the CFL, and they don't realize how, a season could really turn around, and once you get in the playoffs, it's almost like it's a fresh slate. So that's what we kind of trying to communicate to the guys, is just to keep chopping at the wood, and if we could just get some wins under our belt and stay focused towards to the end. We got a long season.
Were you one of those young guys like, have you seen turnarounds and that sort of thing?
Yeah, so in Hamilton, it kind of caught me off guard. This is my second year up there. We started off slow, ended up kind of turning it on towards the end of the season, had a little win streak and slipped our way into the playoffs, and everything was still ahead of us. And then the year we went to the Grey Cup, things wasn't all peachy and creamy there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we just went out there and was undefeated. Mm-hmm. We had some ups and downs and ebbs and flows of the season, but we stayed down and made it all the way to the Grey Cup. So
I know losing the way the last game happened is I mean, that's tough to take, obviously, but it's not like you guys are getting blown out, right? I mean, one little mistake here, there's 1 point difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to feel like you're on some sort of cusp.
Yeah, that's the bittersweet thing about it, man. It's like you're right there, but then it's like where are we? Where can we be better to find a way to get those wins and come out of here with those wins? Because we could easily have 3 wins right now.
Yeah.
So that's the tough pill to swallow about it. It's like we're so close. You know what I'm saying? That we could just find a way to get it finished.
Tough to see touchdowns get called back, that sort of thing too. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of stuff happens, but when I mean, it's a 1 point game. It's tough to.
Yeah, man. I think it was a lot of plays we left out there. Aside from even that one, you know what I'm saying? That we didn't even have to leave it into the rough hands at all. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, that sucks. Get a touchdown call back here and there, but it's a couple plays, where it was on us. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we just got to execute when it counts. You know what I'm saying? And play well in those critical moments of the game.
You get the home crowd this time around. Has that made a difference to you joining a new team like this?
Yeah, man. I kind of pride. I'm trying to get this organization, the morale around this old organization to be better. It's a struggle. It's a challenge to do that. Obviously with everything that's been going on here and not winning. But I think this organization, this city is waiting for us to do some things to get behind. So.
Jerry mentioned that there's other teams struggling as well, and just those maybe more and more in the CFL, the scores are coming down and down. The 45-40 shootouts don't seem to be as common as they used to be in this league. Is there any thoughts to why the scores are just coming down league-wide?
I mean, usually, guys in the beginning of the season, it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? The guys are kind of trying to figure out their offense, trying to figure out, who the guys are. Injuries kind of happen those first couple weeks, and you're trying to shuffle the pieces around. Have you watch some ball last night? I mean, some guys' offenses are starting to get going. People are starting to kind of figure out their role in the offense, and I think that's kind of, a part of, the season. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you deal with some injuries, you move some guys around, bring some guys in, some guys get released. So the team's still trying to find itself. It's only a quarter way through a season, so it's a long season to go, like I said, and so hopefully, you'll start seeing more productivity on offense, throughout the league.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Best
y'all.
of luck.